everybody. Welcome, fellow patriots. Welcome, fellow deplorables. Welcome, fellow dregs to society. Welcome, all you rock dwellers out there. Welcome once again to the Conservative Commandos radio show. I'm Rick Trader, coming to you from the studios of the Conservative Commandos radio network. And joining me today as my co-host is the Doctor for the Republic, Dr. Wright, and that's Dr. Nasir Shaikh. Nasir, welcome back to Conservative Commandos.
Rick, it's always great to be here with you each and every single day here on the Conservative Commandos. And guess what? It is just another absolutely fantastic, great day to be alive and well and free and living here in the United States of America, the land of the red, white, and blue. That's why I've got my tie on here. You've got something red, white, and blue behind you. I've got something red, white, and blue behind me as well, folks. The greatest three colors ever devised in the history of mankind.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Nasir, there is always so much in the news. You know, this past week we've had the Democrat debates on, but what I don't know how many people are watching these debates. Have you been following them?
I have been. I mean, it's kind of nice to watch idiocy and stupidity in action. And it does a lot of people watch the late night comedy acts, because they keep piling on conservatives and our great president. So why don't we have our fun when we watch these idiots trying to basically, show us how they're so much smarter than we are and know so much more and want to lead our country to peace and prosperity through progressivism. I mean, it's great fodder for Twitter. It's great fodder for us to, post things and just sort of show the difference. And what's really nice, Rick, is that for once, it used to be before that Democrats and leftists and liberals, they used to hide what they really wanted to do. You remember those days, I'm sure. You've been in the political scene much more than I have. They used to hide it. But now it is absolutely full-blown out in the open. Everything that you can think of, you take any policy that's out there, they're not hiding it anymore. Sure, they've got their moderates on their side, but you know what? They're people. Elizabeth Warren, she said it yesterday. She goes, why can't you be big and bold enough? If you're running for the president of the United States, why are you not running for something and running away from something? You should be running towards something. And they thought that was a great catch line for her. I mean, she just basically slapped everybody off the stage with that line. So big, bold, whether the people agree with it or not, that's what the Democratic Party right now is all about.
Well, maybe that's a good thing, Nasir. Let's see them in a light which they really are. For instance, remember what Reagan said? The difference is in bold colors, not pale pastures. And correct. I'm really glad America is getting an opportunity to see these people. As you say, you're seeing them as they really are. They're saying the things that they really mean. They're absolutely coming out of the closet. I don't know that it's so good for their side. I believe it's great for our side. I think this is even people who are on our side, and nothing that any Democrat could say could ever change anyone on our side change their mind to vote for them. But I think this is going to energize our side. They don't want, our side does not want that, what these Democrats are offering. What they're offering is not our America.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And as long as we have people out there that are looking for freedom, they're looking for liberty, America was all about choices. And that's what our democratic process is about. Our republic is all about. And you know what? There is going to be a stark choice. If you feel that you want to go down the path of a new and better way, and I use that in quotations, of socialism or a social democracy, you've got a party that you can vote for. But if you want to go with the party that of our founding fathers, the party of conservatism, the party of Ronald Reagan, now the party of Donald Trump, you have stark choices. It's not, it literally is black and white. There is no gray area anymore. I don't think there is.
Absolutely not. And also talking about exposing the other side, the attacks of the left when they call conservatives racist. And just to the contrary, Joyce Behar from The View the other day said
the
it's
rear view?
ridiculous. The rear view. There you go. I don't. No, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. But when she said, you are totally wrong to ever call anyone who is black a racist, because blacks can't be racist. Again, just the same as these debates are shining a light on these liberals to show America how ridiculous they are, their vision for America. I think that the constant verbiage coming from the left, calling conservatives racist, and at the same time saying, well, we can't be racist, blacks can't be racist, I think that also shows how ridiculous they are.
Well, I think the other thing, Rick, and you have to understand this, Rush talks about this a lot, and it's really hard to be a person so that things don't affect you. Rush says early on when he was there, it affected him when, people called him a racist or a homophobe or xenophobe, whatever was that. But then he learned very early that, you know what? You can't kowtow to those people. You can't apologize. There's something about Mario Lopez. I guess he was a child actor back in the day and has continued acting. He just commented and said, I think it's a bad idea for parents to raise their children as ages 2 or 3 to be a transgender. He made a statement. That's an opinion. It's his First Amendment right to say whatever he wants. He didn't say anything mean or rotten or nasty. He just gave his opinion. And immediately the people came out and said, you know what? The station he was on, he needs the shows to be canceled and whatever. And you know what happened? Within a few hours later, Mario was on Twitter apologizing. And that is wrong. We've got to learn what Donald Trump gave us a blueprint. If he's given us anything, he's given us so much. But the one thing he's given us is a blueprint that says, you know what? You fight fire, not with water. You fight it with fire. Somebody calls you a racist. He said, you know what? No, you're a freaking racist.
Well,
and not only that, you're a bigot as well.
When anybody calls you a racist or bigot, you know what that tells you? You're winning the argument.
You're winning the argument, absolutely.
Because they do not know how to debate. They don't know how to viewpoint, express their viewpoints. Dew points. It's 95 degrees out here. Dew point is like 70%. But express their viewpoints without going into the gutter, calling you bigoted, calling you racist, calling you a homophobe. Hey, you have a different opinion. You have a different view. But you can always tell when you're winning in the argument, it's when they start bringing this stuff up.
It's true.
Before we go to break.
Real quick just on that, is that Republicans and conservatives, they've sort of been conditioned like Pavlov's dog. As soon as somebody calls you that, they sort of get scared because they're wondering about, oh, we're going to lose some votes, or we're going to lose some people over here. Oh, we have to be careful. Oh, no, that's not me. I have a lot of friends that are, the old story goes. And we've got to learn that that's not going to work anymore. We've got to call them out and basically change the perception of the question to say, it's not me. I think it's you.
Well, and I just want to say this. That's the difference between Donald Trump and every other politician. Every other politician would backtrack. When somebody called him a racist, a homophobe, or whatever, they would backtrack. Not Donald Trump. Donald Trump goes right back at them. Absolutely. Hey, Nasir, we do need to take a quick break here. And you are listening the Conservative Commandos radio show with Dr. Wright, Dr. Nasir Shaikh, and yours truly, Rick Trader. Today's show, like all our shows, is being brought to you by the First Amendment, protected by the Second. Don't go away. Nasir and I will be right back.
Have you been leasing a property for your business or renting storage space? Are you tired of paying rent year after year? Call the experts at General Steel to own a building at up to 30% off now.
I'd been renting a building and paying someone else's mortgage, but General Steel showed me how I could own a space tailored to the needs of my business and for less than renting.
Call General Steel now at the number on your screen for our